Hello, my lovely Virgos. How you guys doing? Welcome back to your weekly reading with me. Let's dive into your reading together, shall we? I'm doing it a little bit. No, I'm not even doing it that differently. I just have a different layout. All right, that's all I have to say. Apparently, that's important. Anyway, let's dive into it for you, Virgos. Let's see. What is going on for the Virgos? Please, Spirit, let's tap in. Let's tune in together. What do you have to say for them? Alrighty. Inspiration. All right, any new ideas coming through for you guys? This says inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. So this is a really important time to have a big notebook next to your bedside or just carry with you everywhere, because it does feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to see a lot of things that are going to trigger your mind, give you ideas, as you can see here with that light bulb. So this is giving really big Ace of Wands energy, right? A lot of inspiration, motivation, a lot of things to do, it's a lot of fiery energy. So that feels nice. They're showing me the World Wide Web. I'm seeing, so maybe you guys are creating a website, editing your website, or putting yourself out there online, because they're just showing me yeah, anyway. Let's dive into your reading then, shall we? So not only do we have inspiration, let's see what else is coming up for you guys. I feel like you're going to explode. A lot of ideas. Okay, no place like home. That's probably why. All of a sudden, with your reading, I'm just seeing a lot of things which happened last time, but the no place like home, it does feel like maybe you are spending more time in your own energy. Maybe you are spending more time in your own home, maybe, and that's what's giving you more energy to do more things. Maybe you've taken some time out to heal. For a lot of you, I'm sensing a retreat, or maybe this is you just retreating from the outside world, because I always say with this card, you're elevating your energy. You've taken yourself away from people and situations that I've taken from you, right? Low vibrational energy. I always say with this card is like energy vampires, or just things that just take from you and don't give back. So, sorry. Can we just come back to myself for a little bit so I can get these messages out? For a lot of you as well with this card, so sorry, Virgo, you are finally having time for yourself, right? And for a lot of you, maybe you are just doing things that elevate your energy. Maybe the darker energy is not so much just people, but it could be certain habits that you have that, again, just drain you. You're calling your energy back to yourself, basically, by being in your own space, being in your own mind. And this is helping to not only elevate your energies, you're getting closer to God, you're getting closer to feelings like joy, bliss, gratitude, all that good stuff, but also I feel like this is helping you with inspiration. Like this is helping you to connect more to spirit, to source. And that's giving you maybe like God-given ideas, like you're just elevating closer to your purpose. It's interesting. You're feeling clearer. So you're eliminating, that's what they're saying, eliminating distractions. Also, I have to say that you can see this little thing in the background, and it's on the back of the deck, and it's also in another card. And what that represents is karmic cycles, okay, or repetitive cycles. So you guys are breaking free from certain repetitive things. All right. So again, certain lessons with people, certain karmic contracts with specific people in your life who you're finally breaking free from, or any habits that you've had. Again, it's very impactful, very important. Now, of course, no place like home could be specifically to do with things going on in your home space, okay, as well this week. So let's dive in a little bit more. Let's see what is going on for my gorgeous Virgos. Let's see. This is screaming hermit energy though, so really is already reflecting your energy this week, which is awesome. And it is a number 5, like a number 50 here. All right. You have action, which is great because you're having a lot of inspiration. I feel like maybe you've been in hiding, or maybe this is you taking some time out. Now you're ready to put yourself out there or taking action. Some of you, I'm seeing you, this action could be in the home. So maybe you're writing, maybe you're just working on yourself here, but either way, you're taking action here as well. Anyway, let's dive into your reading. I feel like I'm just yapping over here. Taking action on your inspiration. It's a lot of go-getting energy here. I love it. You're having a lot more energy though. It makes sense, right? I'm seeing a rain cloud. Okay, for Virgos, let's get 3 or 4 of these. Whoa. Okay, so the first one being here is strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. You are highly thought of. Muddled, unclear thinking. So again, that represents that darker energy. This is you taking a break from that darker energy. I do feel like you're going to get some more clarity here when you are in your home space, or when you're in this in your safe space is what it feels like. And then you have career. So again, I was picking up here, it does feel like it's going to impact your career most importantly, which feels quite nice. And if that is for you, again, the World Wide Web, you're highly thought of. So maybe for some of you that is to do with your job, your passion, your career, but it could be in love as well. Now that fire energy is interesting, and I wonder what that is, because again, it says strong passion, love or hate. So I wonder if you're dealing with certain cycles to do with that. Let's dive into your reading and get some specifics out for you, Virgo. Let's see. For my gorgeous Virgo, please, Spirit, let's get an overall energy for this week in general for them. What is the energy of this week? We'll take this one and we will consider the others. You're going to be very busy. Well, that makes sense, right? Now, it is a card of balance. The Hermit is here too, which is you. I wonder if you're dealing with things from a higher perspective. You're very wise at this time. And I feel like it's because you've withdrawn yourself a little bit to see things from a higher perspective. So the Two of Pentacles coming up in your energy, as I said, you're going to be very busy at this time. But what they really did want me to focus on the message of balance too. Two of Pentacles are all about balance here. And so is the action. It kind of reminds me of the Chariot, right? With the two horses, black and white, which is all about the yin and yang, right? It's also about your shadow side and your light side. These need to be balanced in order to move forward. Okay, so I wonder if that's what you're doing. And then you have the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. So for some of you are going to be celebrating something as well, especially in terms of your relationships. The Hierophant could be about commitment, such as romance, marriage, all that kind of stuff. Three of Cups can be about celebrating that. It can also be certain contracts. I don't know why I see the Hierophant as like committing to something. So maybe you are going into some sort of business partnership, or maybe you're just committing to your beliefs, or maybe it's just some spiritual work that you guys are doing. Either way, Three of Cups is here. I feel like your spirit guides are happy, you're happy, friends are happy at this time, and maybe you are making some good spiritual connections for some. If you are going on a retreat or planning on it, I really like that. I really feel like it's a good idea, because it does feel like with the Hierophant and the Three of Cups, you are going to be meeting a lot of like-minded people. So I quite like that. They're saying you're attracting in like-minded people. It's not just meeting them, you're attracting them. Okay, I like that. So whatever it is, I pretty much like what your energy is showing here at this time. So let's look in a little bit further. Let's get you a clarifier for this. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. So this always says that your season in life is changing. So whatever season you've been through, you're getting a new season of fortune here. So this is typically a good thing, especially with the fact that you had the Three of Cups all about celebration, and we have all this great inspiration and stuff like that. It does feel very good. And a Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're creating change. Let's see one more for this energy this week. Yeah, that's interesting, because the Eight of Cups, they're emphasizing the word creating change, because the 8 for me is creating change. It's not just necessary changes. The necessary changes is you coming back to yourself, you coming away from darker energies, negative energies, karmic cycles, so that you can elevate your vibes, your vibration. That's necessary. The rest is kind of like, yeah, you're creating change with an 8, right? Whatever you put out there, it comes back to you. So 8 of Cups here, on top of action, you walking away from things that don't serve you is pushing you into things that do. Okay, and with that Wheel of Fortune as well, like I feel like you've created this change of fate by walking away from things that just don't serve you, which is good. So I quite like that. And it's leading you towards, these happy things. So, okay, enjoying this energy. Let's dive into your vibes for this week here, Virgo. What's going on in your energy? Please, Spirit, what's the energy of Virgo? 10 of Wands coming up on top of action again. So not only did the 8 of Cups, so walking away from things that don't serve you so you can find things that do, with the 10 of Wands is about releasing. So make sure you're not holding on to anything, okay? I would really say it could just be that you're super busy, as I was saying, but just don't overwork yourself, okay? Because 10 of Wands is like an exhausted energy, having a lot of things to do. And with that Two of Pentacles, don't bite off more than you can chew. Each step at a time, okay? Because with inspiration and all these ideas and all these things you want to do, you right now feel like you have all the energy in the world, but just don't wear yourself thin is something that I would say with that. So you're feeling a bit exhausted. Of course, it can be emotional baggage and all that stuff, but it feels like you are moving away from that. Okay, let's just clarify it for you. A good time to release, of course. So what is that? It's also just saying that you're coming to the end of a very exhausting journey as well. So maybe you guys are like completing something here that's been quite exhausting for you. Why is the 10 of Wands in the energy of Virgo? One more. Because the Hanged Man is also about surrender and release. And it's about looking at things from a different perspective. And I just want to show you that both of these, so they're in his head. He's upside down. He's looking at life from a different perspective. Even though things are not moving, he's doing a lot of inner work. Okay, and that could be the same message for you. Even though things may not be fully moving, there's a lot of stuff going on spiritually and deep down that is showing movement in a spiritual realm, right? Because there is a lot of light coming from his mind, and there's a lot of light coming from this house, which is all to do with you. So 10 of Wands, surrender. I wonder if there's any things that you might be holding on to or holding back from, or holding on to, that you're coming to a different perspective with, so that you are able to release it and move away from it. That could be the case for you guys here, because the Page of Pentacles came out too, and this is all about taking the first step into something new. So maybe you guys are letting go of a lot of burdens on your back, a lot of responsibility, and you're stepping into like maybe a new way of doing things, or a better way of doing things. It's a Pentacles card as well, so maybe it's to do with your finances as well and your career. So I'm hearing like work smarter, not harder. So I wonder if you've like really overextended yourself and you're finding a new way within this week to do something differently. But it takes looking at it from a different perspective, okay? I wonder if you're going to have to do something that's really outside your comfort zone or outside your expertise, because Page of Pentacles is learning as you're going, okay? So it's not something you have a lot of knowledge about, but that's up to you to get more knowledge about it. I wonder what that is. It could be about anything, emotionally, materialistically, whatever. All right, let's dive into your challenge or blockage this week for you, Virgo. Let's see what's going on there. The 10 of Swords, and it's reversed here with action. And I would kind of say that your blockage could be just moving away from the old. Now, the 10 of Swords is an old chapter, right? It's a painful one that's come to an end here. 2 10s and the difficult ones in your energy this week. Let's see. Let's clarify this for you. Yeah. Some of you, are you afraid? Yeah, because that's coming through with that fire energy. Strong, passionate love or hate. I wonder if you're holding on to something, even though it was difficult, and it is difficult, that might be holding you back from taking action. Because I wonder if you've not processed it or dealt with it. Yeah, let's see. Because 9 of Wands being here is about protecting your energy. It's a wounded warrior. Makes sense to clarify the 10 of Swords because this is a wounded person. I feel like you managed to get up, brush yourself off, but you are still wounded and guarded. And the 3 of Pentacles here, I wonder if this is stopping you from taking action on a plan. 10 of Swords. Betrayal, hardships, difficulty, an ending, separation. This came on top of passionate love or hate. I wonder if you still have strong emotions for somebody. 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration or working on a plan, or I guess in a way of like rebuilding or just building in general. I wonder what that's about here. I'm going to clarify that for you. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here with the 10 of Swords? Okay, so yeah, with that 9 of, okay. I feel like you really have to let go of something and really kind of process an ending here in order for you to rebuild and actually take the first step into something new. Okay, so I wonder if that's what you have to see from a different perspective so you can let it go. Otherwise, it's just holding you down. And the 3 of Pentacles, again, about building something, working towards something, planning for something, but, taking action on it, on building something here. The fact that this is clarifying it is like a lack of learning something new or starting something new or taking the first steps into a new energy is what's being blocked unless we let something go or process some pain. It came on top of action though. One more for the 10 of Swords. Is that the Tower? Yeah, it's an ending. Allow the tower to fall so that you can rebuild it where necessary or build it somewhere else, right? It does feel like something came crumbling down or crushing down with this ending, with the separation. I wonder if it was like, you know, it just doesn't feel like it was just a clashing. Everything can crumbling down. So whether it was a business partnership, for example, and you guys, you know, ended up kind of having a disagreement and the whole business collapsed. That's what I'm seeing. It's not just the two of you or whatever it is. It's a complete tower moment, right? But just remember, you can rebuild what you have lost. And maybe this is where action's coming through. Use your strong emotions and being alchemists, Virgo, into this new year, and use that as your motivation to rebuild something better. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Let's see for Virgos, let's see what's going on in your external environment this week. Two of Wands. So yeah, a lot of thinking of expansion coming through. I just want you to not pay attention to imposter syndrome. We're in a new year. I'm not even going to speak that on to you. Just be aware that there is a whole world of possibility out there, okay? Whatever your brain is telling you cannot do, you absolutely can. If someone's able to do it, you're able to do it. You just need to find out a way that you can do it, right? So look for information. Don't be afraid to search, okay? High and low, I'm hearing. Let's see. Why is the Two of Wands in the external environment for Virgos this week? The Emperor. So yeah, taking control here. You could have a really important meeting with somebody at this time, like a boss or a father figure here, wanting to discuss the future. But the Two of Wands and the Emperor could also be if you guys are business owners or anything like that, just in your life. You're looking at where you want to go moving forward. And the Emperor is all up to you to have discipline, to have control of the situation and to move forward. But there is this very big sense of expansion, which is quite nice, especially again in your career life or in your external world in general. Maybe it's even in your home. Maybe you want to add a conservatory, or maybe you just want to have a room upstairs somewhere or build on something. Two of Wands. The world is your oyster. And as the Emperor, as someone who's in control, you're completely capable of making your dream world into your reality. It doesn't just have to be a dream. It just means you need to take action, right? You have to let something go fully. Don't even look at it anymore. It has nothing to do with your future anymore. Okay, you've outgrown something with the Two of Wands. It's time to expand and to grow. Okay, maybe even travel here, but the Emperor is all about controlling a situation or being a leader in some way. I wonder if you guys will aim higher. Let's clarify that for you. In your external world. Well, yeah, that definitely feels like a lot of change. This next period, maybe this new year, will be all about your success, being seen, being recognized. I wonder if you guys work with computers. There's something about that for some reason. It just feels like I'm hearing that you're pushing the buttons, but not in a bad way. It's like you're orchestrating something. You're pushing the buttons. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like you're in control. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune coming through again. Your fortune is changing. And because you're the Two of Wands, this is also a card of fortune and luck, and also about expansion and growth, just like the Two of Wands is. So it really is just emphasizing that your environment is going to expand. Your energy in your environment is going to expand. That your goals in life and this next chapter of your life is all about expansion and going places you've never been before. So I wonder if there's travel here, but they just showed me this going up higher and higher and higher. And that gets scary, by the way. Like if you're afraid of failure, of course, you could have in the back of my mind, but what if, the higher up you go, the bigger the fall, right? That's what it is. But what if you never fall, right? What if things just work out perfectly well and this is where you're supposed to go? Don't keep yourself low to the ground out of fear that things are going to go wrong. That's what I'm sensing here. Anyway, you're going to have a very successful new year. Let's just say that. Let's dive into your inner world then. Okay. For Virgos, the Page of Swords. So who else had that? For a lot of you, with the Six of Swords being here, it is really about moving on, learning the lessons of, past pains and difficulty, and so that you can move forward from situations, whatever they may be. Because Page of Swords can represent triggers. It can also represent curiosity as well. But let's clarify this for you. But it's really about diving deep under the layers and then recognizing that things are not always surface layer or surface level. So if you're feeling angry or you're feeling a strong emotion here, dive deeper into that. What is this telling you? So really being a detective can really help you here. So it's not a bad thing with the Page of Swords. It's good. Only if you're not reacting, you're observing, okay, what's going on. But let's see. Page of Swords. Why is this in the energy of Virgo this week, please, Spirit? One more. This one keeps coming out. Alrighty. And the star, well, looky here. Okay, the star is all about wish fulfillment in life. This is your purpose in life. I wonder if this is you diving deep into your career maybe, or this can also be about healing because it's in your inner world. You're really healing yourself, and I feel like that's helping you to achieve some dreams in some way. And also that's also where things are changing too. There's a lot of change happening in your life. A lot of change. Like this is just coming up a lot in different areas of your life because it does feel like it's time to change. 'Tis your season, Virgo. So with the Page of Swords, 2 messages here, a lot of you, it's like diving deeper, really being vulnerable and open with yourself about how you're really feeling. Why is this emotion here? Where is this coming from? So you can address certain wounds. It's almost like undressing yourself with that star card being naked, I always say. I always highlight the fact that she's naked because it is about true vulnerability, right? It's really looking at everything. I'm almost seeing she's looking at all her body, recognizing, oh, I didn't even know I had a wound here, or addressing all the scars, for example. It's really looking and analyzing, no longer being hurt. It's all about healing and healing that, loving yourself fully, loving your experiences fully and what they've taught you, with that 6 of Swords being there. And that can be difficult, but so you can take action on who this new version of yourself is, this healed version of yourself, this vulnerable version of yourself, this loving and successful version of yourself. And also this combination is just crazy because Page of Swords, I feel like the work that you're doing inside is going to reflect externally, but also I feel like you're really going to figure out what your purpose is or what you really want to do in your life. And I feel like that's going to help change this fate too. With the expansion, it's almost expanding your dreams. Incredible. And I wonder if that's why no place like home is there. I wonder if you really need some time with your thoughts because it does feel like it's going to lead you somewhere and unlock some inspiration maybe even as well. But let's get some advice. What's the advice for Virgos? The 5 of Wands. Overcome the conflict. It's about being the bigger person sometimes, even if it's in your own mind, right? The 5 of Wands is that karmic cycle like we were explaining in the beginning. It's almost like a never-ending conflict, right? We can be at conflict with ourselves forever about what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, etc. But until we take action on it, all right, and get out of this way of thinking to take action on it, it's just going to keep going around. I should have done this. I should be doing this. And let me plan. I don't know. It's just feeling like stuck in the talking stage, for example. I don't know. Of course, it can be conflict and arguments. And if that is the case here, again, the 5 of Wands, the advice from this is to be the bigger person and to leave this all behind. Because there is no conclusion here. Nothing good happens in that energy. It's a battle. It's conflict. It's childish. It's everyone's just fighting. No one's listening. So it's never going to be ending there, right? If no one's seeking to understand, don't care to understand anyway. So they're not going to conclude something. I don't know. Right, let's see. What is this? Why is the 5 of Wands in the advice position? Yeah, for a lot of you Virgos, I wonder if this is you going in a spiral in your mind here about something, and that's where they're saying it's time to close that out. It could just be your way of panic thinking, thinking about worst case scenario. What if something happens? Again, I would really say come out of your head and come into your heart. I feel like I wanted to say that because you are a person of value. Okay, you radiate beautiful light energy, Virgo. Okay, so take action on this version of yourself, not on this. I wonder if you're being called to definitely heal something too, but let's get one more for that 5 of Wands. What is the 5 of Wands? All right, the Knight of Swords, accusations, communication. 4 of Wands as well. I wonder if you feel like you should be doing things quicker, or I should be reaching certain goals quicker. For some of you could be thinking that. 4 of Wands can also be about community. It is a nice card of success celebration, but I wonder if you guys are 5 of Wands feeling like you're competing with others, or feeling like I wonder if that's the thing here. I'm going to clarify the 4 of Wands for you, by the way. But I feel like those are the things that you might be really panicking about, getting your headspace about, and it's kind of preventing you from moving forward in a way. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Okay, that's a lot. the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So, and the Two of Wands, I just feel like this is about making a choice to leave something behind, right? Ten of Swords, to actually listen to your gut instincts on where it's taking you. Don't just rush ahead. Like that Knight of Swords, I don't like that because you miss information. It might just not be the right path to go down, whatever. You might be reacting out of passionate love or hate, you know. It might not be very logical because you do have muddled, unclear thinking here. With the Forest, I really want you to make sure that you, okay. I'm seeing that maybe there's a forest here. You know, usually I always see that this is darkness, but maybe that's the forest. Like in that darker energy, in that conflicting energy, competing with others, being jealous, or whatever your energy is at, even angry or bitter or whatever it is, it's going to lead to unclear decision making. I feel like that takes you further away from your goals, or you're, I don't know, moving in the wrong direction almost, or going towards the wrong things. Two of Swords is be aware of your decision making is your advice, and make sure you follow your heart. It is a very divine message here, because the Knight of Cups here is very intuitive. It's very vulnerable. Wears his heart on his sleeve. Stay true to who you are. Okay, don't go rushing into any arguments with people either. Like, stay out of it is what I'm hearing here. Again, find comfort within your own energy and where you're going. It's different where other people are going. Okay, understand that. The more that you try fit in, and the Queen of Cups came out here as well, with on top of strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So processing your feelings is so important. Being honest with yourself and your feelings is important to help you get out of this conflict or competition or round and round energy in your mind with processing all of the worries, doubts, and fears that you have, you know. Spend some time in your energy. Deal with certain cycles, deal with certain feelings, and remember that your career life is going to be so good. All right, my angels, in this new year, remember your fate is changing, but you have to remove the past energy, clear the karmic cycles truthfully, right? Don't bring any more. Really finding peace with something is really going to be the best part, because if you say, I'm over it, I'm done, but staying angry, staying bitter, staying resentment, checking up, or whatever it is that you're doing, Virgo, it's just going to keep you tied to that. And you are much more than what you've been through and what you've been through. What did I just say? Did I repeat myself? But you need to kind of come to your own self to really kind of understand where to go next. Like the Hermit has a lantern. It's going to help you see clearly, to then know where to take action with all this inspiration. You have a lot of energy at this time. Don't waste it on the past, or don't waste it on conflict or worries or what if situations, okay? Believe in yourself as the Emperor energy that they want you to bring in, because there's a lot of success in your future. Don't forget that. All right, my angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. I send you my love. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoy these readings, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.